Wait a minute. Let me get this chat going, guys. We'll start that intro again, shall we? Hi, guys. Welcome back to my channel, Chaos Before Cosmos. If you guys are new here, guys, my name is Kerry. If you've been here before, yeah, you know. All right, my beautifuls. What is going on here? Let's lock that out to subs only. Saves my mods a little bit of bullshit and drama in the background that you guys can enjoy and sit back, kick back, and get the message. We would hate to think you'd have to moderate the OGs, right? We'd hate to think the OGs have to moderate the OGs. But anyway, let's get into it, my beautifuls. All right. I can't see what's that going on there. Okay, that's better. That's better. 4-4, number 8. I love you guys. I love you guys. Mama, did you get my message yesterday? I did message you to check in on you on Telegram to see how you are. All right, I had to check in on my mama, my forced adopted mama. For those of you who don't know, I've decided in my mind that if I was ever going to be adopted, right, it'd definitely be Lucky, right? Lucky's definitely the mum I'd pick. Just full of love and joy all the time. Definitely knows how to hold it down for the family, that's for sure. I hope you guys are all doing good. I'm just going to burn this little nub of Palo Santo that I'm holding on to here, right? Oh, look at it. Look, my fingers are getting close to that fire. Man, this Leo's never been afraid of fire, okay? Never. All right, let's just cleanse my hands. No, don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. I know you've been busy. You've got a lot on your plate. You've got a lot of things that you're nurturing at the moment. And hopefully, Lucky, you're nurturing yourself through the process too. Okay, hopefully you're still giving yourself a little bit more love than you were before. Alrighty. Let's get into it, my beautifuls. All right, so I'm going to take you through just real briefly, right? Real briefly. It is the 1st of... I was about to say it's the 1st of July. No, it's not. It's the 1st of June, 2025. It's officially the first day of... It's 3 a.m. Oh, my God, Lisa. That's dedication, babe. It is the first day of winter here officially where I'm at, okay? Something's getting cold, right? It's getting fucking cold. There's somebody here, Leo Cancers, in your energy, where their character assassination of you isn't quite as loud as what the energy that you're bringing right now, okay? So I don't know whether somebody's under some sort of evaluation, assessment type process, where again somebody's assassination of your character or something somebody's saying about your character isn't matching up with your energy or your accomplishments. All right, so somebody is either speaking about you from a place of the past, okay, about somebody who you used to be, not who you are. Somebody could also be making up a lot of lies, okay, trying to assassinate your character in some way, shape, or form. And again, for some of you guys, it could be because there's something that's being assessed or evaluated here. In my dreams, the dream that wanted to attach to today's reading was something about... So it was a very, very congested street, which was leading down to the ocean, which, you know, water represents emotion. So somebody's emotions are very, very congested, clogged up. This is somebody that's got a lot emotionally going on around them, could feel very, this person could be feeling very, very chaotic at this time when it comes to their emotions. And this person is, yes, definitely attempting some sort of character assassination in the background. But again, your energy is louder. Okay, your energy is far louder than any words that this person speaks against you, all right? And this person is going to potentially find out that energy don't lie, baby, right? Energy doesn't lie. So again, if somebody's speaking about you, Cancers, Leos, from a past perspective, okay, just know that you are being viewed differently to how this person is actually portraying you. So again, somebody is seeing your accomplishments, your achievements, what efforts or work you've been putting into, I want to say rectify a situation or fix something. Maybe this could be, you know, externally, internally, I don't know, but there's some sort of improvements that you guys are making, which are very hard for, it's very hard for the, I'm going to say the other factors or the other people or the other energies that are mixed up in this, I'm going to say chaotic dynamic, right? Because again, this roundabout was just, and it was everybody on push bikes, right? So I don't know, somebody could maybe be facing car issues, something like that as well. Maybe this person doesn't have a car. But yeah, it was like there was just so much congestion around this roundabout, right? And I feel like somebody is also trying to do something in a real roundabout kind of way, which isn't having a lot of success. It's like somebody just keeps kind of going around and around these roundabouts, and they just keep sort of getting caught up in this cycle of their own emotions, okay? And again, this person is trying to create some sort of narrative about you, Cancer Leo, which just doesn't fit your energy, all right? It just does not fit who you are, okay? We're going to get you guys some channeled messages first. That's what Spirit's leading me to at the moment. And that's okay. That's not necessarily to say that you guys are going around and around. That was just Spirit giving me the details of whoever situation I'm talking to. This person also in the dream. So I don't know if this person is currently or has been attached to somebody else. And if this person is either has a birthday coming up in the recent future or has just had a birthday, this person didn't want to spend that time, their birthday, with this other person that they've been with. Okay, so there's something about this person not wanting to, and you know, this channel isn't made for children, so you know, if you've got children watching, then they probably shouldn't, right? Because we drop a lot of F-bombs, C-bombs, and all sorts of bombs up here, right? All sorts of bombs be getting dropped out of you girls' mouth, so just be mindful of you know, kids being in the background, all right? But this person didn't want to fucking go sleep and have sex with whoever they're with at the moment on their birthday, all right? So they could have I don't know, stayed with friends or been, no, I don't know, by themselves, right? But this person didn't actually want to spend some type of special event with the person that they're sleeping with, okay? So this energy was kind of like hanging around your energy. So whether Amber's like, not today. Oh, I love you guys. I love you guys. Yeah, this energy didn't want to spend time with whoever they've been sleeping with or whoever. This person could have also, this could be a third party situation that you were put in, and this could be the third party that this person just didn't want to spend time with on their special day, right? Or they're not going to want to spend time with this person on their special day, which was very, very interesting. So this person spent a lot of time, or will be spending a lot of time in thought about you on that day, which is very fucking weird, because I don't feel like, Cancer or Leo, you're paying any attention to whatever's going on with this person, right? But let's get into some channeled messages, like I said, and we're going to go from there. All right, my beautifuls, what have I got here, Spirit, for my Leo Cancers with this situation? What's this energy we're picking up, and what do we need to know? All right, no, they're like, go here. There's nothing there for us, right? There's nothing here in this connection for you anymore, Cancer Leo, right? There's nothing left in this dynamic that is of any benefit to you, okay? Well, on the bottom here, Spirit's like, yeah, they wanted me to see that, right? So this person could be getting sick or have some sort of illness that they're facing at the moment, all right? Again, you're not focused. Focus was under that. You're not focused on whoever this energy was. They've got nothing. There's nothing in this that's good to offer. All right. So Spirit of Light, let's just throw that to the side and toss that to the side, which I feel like you did. You put this situation to the side, okay, and you dropped it, right? You dropped whatever this was. You no longer want to fix, heal, repair this connection, whatever it is. Oh shit, skydiving. Now, funny enough, guys, right, I've been really thinking about, and we've got the number 2 here, so I don't know, somebody could be, man, just don't jump without a parachute, number 2 energy, right? We know who number 2 energy is. But interestingly enough, I've been talking about skydiving the past maybe week and a half. Seeing 10:10 on the count there. It's also 11:55 a.m. So you guys could be seeing 11:55. I've also got 1, 2, 3. So again, somebody here is making a lot of progress here. Okay, you're making some really, really big leaps, right? Somebody's taken a leap of faith. Okay. Somebody's ready to dive right into it. But what you're not ready to dive into or willing to dive into more so is whoever this is, okay? You're not about to go diving back into whatever this connection is, okay? For some of you guys, you feel like it would be the ultimate risk of your life, okay? Now, again, I want to go back to what I've been saying the past week. So, I've been saying there have been so many bad ways in which I have risked my safety, both, physical safety, my health, my mental health, my children, my career, everything. There have been so many bad risks that I've taken over my lifetime up until, I had a very, very, rock bottom moment. Thank you to the divine, right? And I can only thank the divine for pulling me out of the mess that I'd created for myself and putting me into that rock bottom, because it was the only way that I was ever going to work out how to rise, okay? Everything had to be completely stripped back from me, including, any sort of grace that I may have had left, and I took a real fall from grace. I mean, ending up in prison for 10 weeks is the ultimate fall from grace, but it just also goes to show the kind of heights, okay, that we can soar to. All right. Now I'm seeing 911 on my screen there. So yeah, somebody's feeling like pressed at the moment, like they have to act quickly, okay? Like it's some sort of emergency situation that this person needs to act quickly. I know, right? Look at me now, babies. I would have never thought that you would see me up here on a fucking on a live, let alone putting myself on a video on the internet, or talking about all the fucked shit that I've done in my life and, being accountable for that. So it just goes to show that you can come from, the pits of fucking hell and climb your way up to whatever heights that you want to get to. So, don't feel like if you've, hit your rock bottom, guys, that you can't reach these kind of heights where you're ready to fucking soar, right? Soar through the clouds. So anyway, I'd been saying to Paul, he took me to go pick up the kids the other day, last week from school, and mind you, shout out to my two homies, right, Paul and Darren, who are always fucking there for me when I need them, have always been there to help out when I've needed, especially when it comes to the kids, pick-ups, drop-offs, those sorts of things. I'm forever grateful to, my support team. And that includes you guys, right? Just being there on the other line when I've needed you guys, or on the other end of those text messages when I need that support. I really, really do appreciate you guys. But it got me thinking about, how I might like to celebrate my 40th, which obviously is coming up in July. And I thought to myself, I've risked my life in so many terrible ways, chasing the thrill of feeling alive. And I never thought that I would ever utter the words skydiving as a fucking option. But I've set my sights on that. That's what I want to do. I do have a fucking fear of heights. But the thing is, I'm not afraid anymore, okay? I'm not afraid to live. I'm not afraid to die. What I am afraid of is not living my life to the fullest while I still have life, right? While I still have air breathing in and out of these lungs, I am afraid of no longer living, right? That's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid of holding back. I'm afraid of not reaching new heights. I'm afraid of not pushing myself. So with that in mind, I said to Paul in the car, I said, I really think that I want to throw myself out of a fucking plane now and take a risk to push myself in, overcoming this fear of heights. And I'm really, really excited. So me and Paul have sort of said, we'll obviously wait till it gets to the better months of the year. Obviously, winter is definitely not the time to throw yourself out of a fucking plane for the first time. And what I really loved for Paul is that, Paul's been on this massive weight loss journey, really trying to nourish himself and get himself right, that he got so excited when he realized he's finally under the weight limit, and he is able to do this. So we're really, really excited for that coming up in our future, and making that dream a reality. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. And, obviously this really sort of just shows that, that confirmation that it's time to really dive in, right? It's really time to dive into, you know, those things that are holding us back. Now, this is one thing, this energy, okay? It's number 2 energy. Okay, so somebody could be born on the 2nd, 11th, 20th, 29th. Okay, this could also be a Taurus or an Aquarius type energy. Doesn't necessarily have to be. Okay, we're going to see where this goes. But somebody has been really trying to hold you back from living. Okay, and again, somebody is, yeah, they always win limbo because they are used to stooping so low, right? So this person is still trying to stoop really, really low. And again, assassinate your character, right? Based off of shit you did like 4, 5, 6, 10 fucking years ago, but at no point do they want to acknowledge the truth of who you are right now. Unfortunately, it doesn't matter who you were, how bad you were, even in that moment of when they're speaking about you. Your energy right now leaves a lot of doubt in the minds of people that come across you that this person has spoken about you to, right? So again, if this is somebody that they're speaking to that hasn't ever known you in the past and is only getting to know you now, right? All this person sees is that you're motivated and you're fucking in your hustle, baby, right? Hustle and motivate. That's where you're at. That's all this person is seeing, okay? We've got 44%, 1155. Again, the number 11, the number 2 with the number 8 there, all right? So you could also be born on the 8th, 17th, or the 26th. Somebody could also see, you know, with the number 2 coming up there as well, and also the number 11, right? So we're talking about your 2nd and 11th house, okay? So somebody is seeing how you are reaching some sort of goals when it comes to your security, all right? You're reaching massive goals when it comes to securing yourself, stabilizing yourself. This could have to do with you being maybe even lucky when it comes to opportunities to create some sort of wealth for yourself as well. All right. And that's what these other energies are seeing. Because again, your energy is just, it's freaking loud right now. You know, even if you're being loud and round, it's like no matter what you're saying or doing, your actions are speaking so freaking loudly that no matter what words this person says, it doesn't align, right? It's not aligning with your energy. And so people are starting to see that this person is talking a lot of shit, okay, making up a lot of stories, okay, making up a lot of stories about who you are as a person, how you handle things, and how you progress in life, okay? So for some of you guys, you've got a really, really good surprise coming your way, which is breaking free, right? You're about to break free of some sort of situation when it comes to this energy, all right? And again, this is coming in because your energy speaks louder than their character, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, this person can't even get their story straight. Somebody's noticing as well when this person speaks about you, they get real fucking on the defense and they tend to stutter when they're speaking about you whilst their brain's trying to click over and while they try to conjure up this bullshit that they're coming up with, right? So you've got a good surprise here where you're going to be breaking free of this energy and whatever this energy has been doing to you, okay? Again, whatever this person is saying, doing, whatever their motive is here is not playing out or is not going to play out the way that this person thought, okay? Now, I'm getting a lot of, you know, I'm going to say on your end, Leo Cancer, you are still feeling a little bit nervous, okay? You're nervous about whether the truth is going to be seen. And I assure you, this truth will be seen, babies, right? If you don't believe what's happening right now in the reads, I want you guys to go back to what's available, the earliest available reading that the title resonates for you, just so you guys can see how far you've come. Go back and have a look at how many things we have predicted, prophesized, read in the energy up here that actually has happened if you need that confidence that this shit has changed, all right? Because I'm telling you right now, you're going to be able to see that from where the reads were from, again, the last available one that you can see on this channel. I want you guys to go back to whichever title resonates most with you, right? Go listen to that, and you're going to be able to see just how many things have shifted and changed. Now, it's not to say everything, every little change that happened worked out exactly the way you thought it would, right? But there are so many truths that we hit. There are so many prophecies that we hit in there that have actually unfolded with truth, okay? So if you're needing to get that confirmation, go back a little bit, all right? Go back a little bit just to see, right, that you are about to head into what we're talking about. So you're about to break free from something, and you're going to be quite surprised when you do, okay? I don't think it's what you expected, all right? Now, this could have something to do with children, all right? Does it have something to do with children? For some of you, it does, okay? Not necessarily for everybody, but if there's children involved in this situation, then yes, this is a factor, okay? And part of this character assassination that's being had at the moment, okay? So your character as a mother could be... look at that. Don't doubt your strength, babies. You've come this far. So again, yeah, somebody could be trying to assassinate your character as a parent. Okay, and again, somebody's seeing that whatever they've said is very far from truth. Somebody could be saying that you're very immature. Okay, that you're too immature to be able to handle some sort of responsibilities. Okay, and that could be further from the truth. Whoever you are, 133, could be seeing 133, the number 7. So this could also be somebody born the 7th, 16th, or the 25th. But also, you are on a spiritual path, okay, walking with spirit here. Okay, and again, your energy, right? Your energy speaks fucking volumes over this person's assassination of your character. All right, so have faith, babies, have faith. Don't doubt your strength. Don't doubt what you've done. If this person stole from you, okay, it's time to put that report in. It's time to up the ante on your third dimensional justice here, okay? You need to tell these people what this person took from you. It could be your sanity. It could have been your hopes, your dreams. They could have physically stolen from you, all right? Now, let me tell you, for some of you, this person absolutely did take things from you, okay? What they took probably wasn't a good idea. What's flipped here? 12-12, right? This person's trying to mimic your energy too, okay? So if you are a genuinely people-loving person, you love the best for people, you like to be warm and friendly, you genuinely, when you ask another person, you're asking, how are you, and you really mean it. This person's going around pretending like they give a fuck about people when they don't, okay? So if you're an upbeat person, this person could be coming in behind you like, oh, hi, how you going, blah, blah, blah. And that's not their actual disposition. They are not that person, and they are trying to appear as though they have your energy so that when they speak about you, they appear to be the one that is, you, right? But they're not, because nothing that this person does has any type of, you're not their mirror, they're not your mirror. You are two completely different fucking energies here, right? Completely fucking different. But this person's trying to pretend like they got their shit together like you do, but they really, really don't, right? They really, really don't. This won't be easy, but it's necessary to secure your future. So for some of you guys, you could be dealing with a Virgo, all right? Also with that Virgo energy, right? Again, something's under examination here. Okay, something is heavily under examination here. Good news in the form of communication with the number 3, Gemini energy, is going to be coming out, right? Again, this person will never take accountability, right? They won't take accountability for what they put you through. This could be the type of person where two people are asked the same question, right? I'll give you an example. Two people are asked the same question. One person is asked, did you ever abuse this person? They say no. Did this person ever abuse you? They say yes. They then ask you, did you ever abuse this person? You say yes. Did they ever abuse you? You say yes. Okay. You take accountability, and you are taking accountability for anything wrong that you have done in this situation. And somebody who's examined this just saw it, or is just about to see this. Okay. Something about what was communicated to somebody who does some sort of examinations here with Virgo energy, right, has seen the truth about somebody's energy, okay? Somebody saw that you took accountability and they didn't. And now there's questions being raised about this other person because they didn't tell the truth. They didn't tell the truth. And furthermore, I'm going to say, there will be evidence to back up the fact, right, that you have evidence, right, of what this person has just denied. This person has also made claims about you where they have no evidence or facts or proof. In fact, you have the proof to prove that they lied, right? You are potentially going to get an opportunity to present that evidence, okay? Whether that be in court, to somebody, to whoever this person is, or whoever these evaluation energies are, right? You are about to have some sort of opportunity here to present the truth about a lie that they just told. Damn. Right? Shouldn't tell fucking lies when the proof is right there, okay? This person does like to hide their eyes from you, okay? And this person could want to really keep their distance from you because, again, if you cross paths with this person and you lock eyes with them, they will crumble, okay? They're going to crumble because you're going to look at them every time they open their mouth and go, yeah? Go and say that again, right? This person won't regurgitate their lies or what they've said to your face. They will only say it behind your back. But the problem is that they think they've got receipts, baby. You've got receipts too, right? Only thing is when they produce the receipts on you, you are going to take accountability and say, yes, I did XYZ. Yes, I may have XYZ, right? Again, for some of you guys, you may have been through a lot of trauma here with this situation that you may actually have PTSD and a lot of memory loss from some of the things, okay? So your memory could actually block out. I want you guys to be honest here and make sure that you take accountability for any of the fuck shit you did in the past. Because let me tell you, that is your power. That is where you step into your power and you take control of who and what you have become, okay? But you are not the person of the past. You are Cancer Leo today. You are Cleo today, baby, all right? And again, this person's lacking evidence against particular claims that they've made that it is all reactive abuse. Amber, you couldn't have said it better. This is reactive abuse. This is about cause and effect, okay? And the way that we can see this, or the way that I know this in the energy, is because the amount of successes or growth that you guys have had without this energy, and the fact that you couldn't grow and became more toxic with this person, shows to me that you were in an unsafe environment. You were in an environment where you were unloved, potentially emotionally neglected, abused, physically, mentally, emotionally, whichever level it was, right? And that's why you didn't flourish. That's why you became toxic. That's why you fucked your life up and hit rock bottom, baby, right? But ever since you disconnected and you made that decision to either break up with this person, divorce this person, move away from this person, whatever you did, right? You're having success because of who you are. It's never had anything to do with this person. The only thing this person had to do was with your downfall. Right? And you can only blame yourself for that. 12:12 on my clock right now. Again, this person wants to pretend to be you. They can't. They can't carry themselves, let alone carry your big energy, right? And you are, babies. You're big fucking energies. You're here to do big fucking things. Leo, you are here to be a leader. Cancer, you're here to restore, right? That loving, nurturing energy that the collective really fucking needs. You guys are so imperative as Cancer and Leo energies to the collective and to the way that we navigate through elevating, right? And I want you guys to remember that. You guys are vital to this shift and this change that we're looking for in the world, right? This person cannot live up to that. This is the kind of person that has probably never helped another human being for no good reason. This is the kind of person that only gives if they know they can receive something in return. So they don't give freely from a place of love, right? They don't. It's only if they can get something out of it. Cancer Leo, you're the kind of person who will take the fucking shirt off your own back and give it to a stranger when you see somebody struggling, right? You are, at the core of you, a good person who allowed themselves to become a very, very toxic person in this connection. But you've learned. That's why you stepped away, because you don't want to be that version of yourself. And you knew that you could do better, not just as in you could get a better partner, but you could do better with who you were. And so that's what you chose to do here. This person is having troubles trying to maintain that mirrored mask that they've got on, okay? The only mirror they have is in the form of a mask. This is why this person heavily watches you, okay? So that they can keep up to date with where your energy is at. And I'm telling you, this person's getting fucking tired, right? They're getting tired. They are lacking focus in all the areas of their life where they should be focused. Okay, and it's now showing, right? It's showing in other avenues of their life where people who are standing in a more non-biased position are kind of seeing where these two energies, or where you and this energy are actually at. So I'm telling you, there's something is under examination here. Okay, something is under heavy examination here. This could also be somebody, just really listening to the kind of language and the intelligence, the level of intelligence that you have. It's also the way that you articulate yourself. It's the way, Cancer Leo, in which you guys, you're not speaking half truths anymore, okay? You're not speaking on a one-sided manner. You are fully taking accountability for what you've done here, right? And again, whoever is examining this, right, there is good news that is going to be communicated to you, right? You're going to hear about this some way, shape, or form, okay? I love this energy for you guys because, and I love that this is coming out because I know a lot of you guys need that confirmation to know that there are people that are going to be viewing this or examining this situation and seeing things for what they are, okay? And it's about something that's been communicated recently or about to be communicated that someone's just seen or about to see, okay? Which shifts everything, okay? Shifts everything. Spirit said, grab a new bundle. Okay. They're like, oh, that bit? Yes, I can take that bit. Cancer, Leo, you guys are entering some sort of next phase here. You don't stand alone, baby. We're all standing with you, Brandy. We're all here with you. Sunglasses. Again, this person tries to hide their eyes so you won't see the truth. Okay, this person could also be hiding behind sunglasses because they could look very fatigued, right? This person, I'm getting something about them. They look like they've aged significantly recently. So this person looks very tired, very haggard, very run ragged, right? This person's been running circles around that fucking that roundabout, right? They've just been going around and around this fucking roundabout, and it's exhausting this person, okay? Nothing that this person is doing is having sort of having any forward movement. They're not moving on to the next stage, right? They haven't moved on to that next stage of the road, of the journey, okay? And they just keep going around and around and around in fucking circles, getting absolutely nowhere. And it just keeps congesting up their emotions, right? And this person is going to continue to impact themselves by doing this, right? By them not moving forward and constantly going around and around and around about issues of the past, this person isn't moving forward. Yeah, no, right? This person is not having, and is getting a big fat no for whatever they're trying to do. No, it's not going to work. Okay, whoever you are, cross watcher, okay, could be, again, Gemini, could be a Taurus, could be a Virgo, could also be a Pisces, an Aquarius, all right? You're not fooling anybody, all right? You're not fooling anybody but yourself by continuing to take no accountability for your actions and constantly project that onto Cancer and Leo, because somebody here can see, all right? Somebody here has got their clear vision 2020 glasses on when it comes to this situation, and unfortunately you can't fool, right? You can't fool this expert who's examining something, right? You can't. You could have been somebody's wife. This could have been your wife, Cancer, Leo, right? Again, take that how it resonates. Leo, Cancer, everything is aligning for you, okay? Everything here is aligning for you. In one way or another, this is all going to align for you. This could have been your twin flame, all right? Now, I've got 24 to 48 here with Tuesday. So some sort of communication Tuesday could be of significance here as well, all right? Or something about Tuesday, either just past or coming up on a Tuesday, is going to be significant, all right? But everything's about to align here just the way that you've been hoping for. What else do we need from this pile, Spirit? They're like, nope, we don't need anything from there. You want me to go again? Oh, Tay, coming over here. Yeah, you don't want this person coming anywhere near you, right? You don't want this person coming anywhere near you. New Jersey could be significant too, I'm hearing. Okay, New Jersey could be significant. Yeah, you're making waves, baby, right? Making waves, okay? Again, your energy, Cancer Leo, is making waves here, right? Making waves in the ocean, right? You're not but a drop anymore in the ocean, baby. You are the fucking ocean. You are. You guys have also got some sort of unexpected money coming in. Now, for some of you guys, if this is a situation where you're going through some sort of settlement, okay, there could be something unexpected, or the amount could be unexpected. All right. This This person could have also stolen money from you, all right? If they did, expect this to be returned to you at some point, okay? Especially if you've got, look at that. Like the phoenix, baby, you're fucking rising, right? You are. You're rising from the fucking ashes. Trust your intuition, okay? You know what this is about. You know what's happening, okay? You know. What else do we, Spirit said, pick up that other pile after I take, oh, those two? Yeah. Yeah, because the loving ain't the same and you keep on playing games like you know I'm here to stay. This person thought that's it. You were here to stay, right? They wish they knew how to tell you how they felt, right? I don't know, is this person coming up against you because you don't want them potentially, right? This could be another thing as well for some of you guys that you've put your foot down, right? You're not here to stay, right? You've gone fucking as far away from this person as possible, right? Shit, you're even fucking climbing the new fucking heights and going all the way up into the fucking air ready to skydive, right? Just trying to get away from this energy. They wish they knew how to tell you how they truly felt, which is scorned, right? Disappointed in their own behavior, unable to take accountability, right? So instead of taking accountability, I'm just going to keep coming up against you, Cancer Leo, right? Because I can't get what I want, right? Nothing's working out for this person the way that they thought, okay? You're only looking for attention, right? This person is looking for fucking attention. Positive, negative, right? Look, 1221 on the fucking... One is not like the other, baby, right? 1899 on my fucking screen there, right? This was a fucking ending, right? You were like, fuck this shit, right? But this person, right, does not want to close out this cycle, okay? Sagittarius energy is here, okay? I was just straight away seeing Temperance card there. You've balanced something out. Could also be talking to somebody with Sag in their chart. This person could also have Sagittarius in their chart. There could also be a Sagittarius involved in this situation. Some way, shape, or form. Right? What? Ooh. Average, right? Someone's I'm going to say someone's average while somebody else here is excelling, right? Somebody here is only doing average here, right? They kind of get through life on a day-to-day basis, right? There's nothing extraordinary that there's nothing above average about this person, okay? This person could also be average height. Sagittarius energy, somebody could be average height there. You could be the daughter of a Sagittarius, right? This person could be feeling pretty fucking average about their life right now. Hey, are you Sag, right? Feeling pretty fucking average about your behavior when it comes to a daughter energy, right? Or you could be Sag, right? You could be a Sag daughter who's, you know, feeling a little bit average about some sort of family situation here that's going on, I'm getting, all right? If you are Saggy, my beautiful baby girl, if this is the shit that you're dealing with, don't even pay that shit no attention, right? They're not your family. Family fucking shows up, right? So if you are having issues, right, when it comes to a father figure or a mother figure, I know it hurts, baby, but, all right, your soul tribe is definitely around you right now, okay? Yeah, you look at you, baby. You're aligned to fucking perfection, okay? Whoever I'm talking to, whoever this message is for, you're fucking aligned to perfection right now. Everything is aligning for you, all right? You're doing it by the book right now, okay? You're doing it by the book right now, and Spirit can see that, okay? This other person here needs to take off the fucking rose-colored glasses, but they don't want to take off any kind of glasses, okay? Because if they take off their glasses, right, oh, everybody, you're going to see their lies. You're going to see straight through where this person's at. Every time you see this person, right, you look at them and you could tell exactly what the fuck is going on in their world, right? And they hate that. They hate that. You could also be needing to cleanse your energy because this person's playing around in it quite heavily. So just make sure you're getting a lot of, you're getting into your Palo Santo, your sage. You could do candle meditations, salt baths, right? Whatever you need to do to constantly clean your energy, okay? Whatever, if you are on a spiritual path in particular, my eyes just went back to that 133, right? If you're on a spiritual path here, your path is protected, all right? This path is being protected. Just keep going through it, right? Just keep going through those stages, right? And each level, just trust, right, that you are in perfect alignment here with where you're meant to be headed, okay? You've crossed the finish line. Damn, right? That's why there's a good surprise headed your way, and you're going to be breaking free from whatever this energy is, okay? Because you've crossed some sort of finish line. Whatever spirit were asking you to, well, bipolar queen, hang around here, because I definitely like to pump my tribe up, right? Because I think you guys are fucking amazing, and I know that you guys deserve the support. You guys have always deserved the fucking support and that love, and for somebody to believe in you, right? Even when you don't believe in yourself, trust me, you girls up here believing in you guys. Because I know from my own experience of hitting fucking complete rock bottom, and this, not almost 2 years ago, right? We've only got like another, month and 18 days before it's 2 years to the date of when I first got locked up, right? So I'm telling you, if I can go from where I was at, and the fucking toxic, fucking destructive individual that I fucking was, that was the most pessimistic bitch you had ever fucking seen, right? Trust me, you can get to this place too, right? We all can. But you got to know where your support is, right? And our support isn't where we thought it was. Unfortunately, we are having to create new connections, right? People that are on the same path as us. And there are more people out there than we think, all right? So try not to have that pessimistic attitude of, I'm all alone in this world. Yeah, some of us are physically alone. Some of us have been isolating ourselves in hermit mode because we've needed to cut off all people, places, and things. But we are fucking here as a soul tribe, right? And you guys know how many times have I said it? I got your back, right? And I always show up when my soul tribe needs me. So reach out if you guys need. Don't forget to reach out if you need. That's why I have my email there for you guys. That's why I have my link to my WhatsApp there. That's why the Telegram group's there. That's why you guys can access me, because I don't want anybody going through this journey truly believing that they're alone, because you're not, right? You're not. And I'm here to show you that. I'm also here to show you, right, that we need to learn to trust again, some way, some shape, somehow, right? We need to learn to trust again, but this time using that discernment, this time no longer coming from a place of abandonment issues, being needy, right? To just then attaching ourselves to anyone that wants to feed off our good energy. And then we become, again, worse and worse and worse. So we've got each other. Okay. For some of you guys, this is the time now to address that shadow side of you and have no fear, baby, right? Don't fear that shadow side. It's time to work through that. You guys could be seeing a lot of 8-8, 112, 13-13, 161, 7s, 4s, 8s, right? A lot of 7-4-8 energy you could be seeing. Have a good day, Jamie. I love you, girl. I'll see you probably later tonight, Jamie, for the discussion group if you're on. All right. You've lost interest in whoever this person is, whatever this situation is, right? You just wish that this person would take a break from whatever, okay? This person thought that, oh, wow. You again, right? You and your stalking bullshit. Oh, my God. We're not paying you any attention, dickweed, right? Because you're dickweed. Again, this is, if you guys have been hearing about, the Cancer energy that has been being stalked online by multiple accounts, this is just another live, what's-it-called? You're just seeing that in the flesh here right now in the 3D, right? This is actually, we're not joking when we say fucking some Cancer energy has been stalked online by multiple accounts being harassed by their fucking ex who's bitter because they've got an STI and fucking, been gay for pay and all that shit. So, just in case you're wondering if this shit is real that we've been prophesizing in these readings, this energy has decided to keep popping up and proving those predictions that we made months and months ago correct. So thank you for validating Spirit, Dickweed, thank you for validating my reads by showing the collective here in this fucking room that you are an actual fact, something that we really have been picking up on. I really do appreciate the confirmation of my gifts and skills, Dickweed. Really, really do. As far as Jamie and Jason go, you guys are fucking awesome, right? And clearly Dickweed needs some sort of fucking therapy, counseling. Maybe Dickweed, if you didn't keep sticking your dick in other men, right, and getting yourself some sort of STDs and STIs, bro, you'd probably be less scorned, right, about your own choices. But, it's really not Jamie's problem, okay? Really, really can't back you up on that one, homie. Sorry about that. you know, I guess his name says it all, really comes out here just showing who he is, Dickweed, right? It's really unfortunate for you, Dickweed, whoever you are, that you want to keep coming up and confirming what all of Tarot World has been predicting. It's happening literally live to one of my moderators, who is in fact a Cancerian energy. So again, thanks, Dickweed. We appreciate the confirmations, baby, right? Don't we? This person keeps on coming back into your energy too, Cancer, right? This person just can't stop. This is a gutless coward who keeps exposing themselves, right? That's what you are, Dickweed. You are a gutless fucking coward, okay? Jamie's energy, her path is protected, right? Is protected by her OGs, her homies, her fucking soul tribe. So if you think you're going to, again, keep coming up trying to bully, right? Trying to bully your baby mama, you're fucking tripping. You're fucking tripping. You might have more success in your own circle of fucking deceitful, grubby people that you engage with that give you all sorts of, you know, problems with your health, okay? But you're not going to really get this collective to side with you, because we see this shit playing out on these tables, right? With these cards, with these channeled messages, with these dreams. You're a karmic masculine for fucking sure. Okay, and the best thing that Jamie did was walk away from your ass, right? That's the best thing this girl could have done. But don't think that you're going to sit here and bring this girl down, right, around her fucking soul tribe, because I'm going to stand up for her every single fucking time. Every single time. How many more accounts do you want to create and keep popping up, right? Don't you see your agenda isn't getting you anywhere? We just said that. We just said everything these energies are doing isn't having the outcome that they want, right? So, I don't know, maybe, Dickweed, it's time to get out of your fucking emotions, right? And start looking in your own fucking backyard, okay? Start asking yourself the questions of why you need to constantly come up in here and try to bully another individual online constantly. Because that's what you are. You're a fucking bully. I know, right? Keep coming up against someone who's divinely protected. It isn't smart, right? Not at all. Actually, no, Amber, he's getting what I'm giving him, because I'm choosing to fucking sit here and point out the fact that this person is just not going to get anywhere with that, because I'm going to protect her every time. And the second I stop protecting her and allow that to just come up here is the second that person thinks that it's going to be okay. No. So I'm going to keep being the voice of justice for her every time he does it. Again, this girl needs to fucking know, right, that she is backed and she is supported. And I would do the same for fucking any of you up in here, right? And that's the fucking truth. What else do we need to know about this person? Okay. Yeah, 2025, number 9. Bye, Felicia, right? This energy that you're dealing with, Cancer Leo, is so scorned at the fact that you've said goodbye, okay? That you no longer want a fucking thing to do with this individual, right? Nothing to do with them. But this person cannot take no for an answer. They cannot believe that you would no longer want them. I mean, why don't you want this amazing person, Cancer Leo, right? Why don't you want this person? Well, because they're a gutless coward, okay? They're a gutless coward who's getting exposed, right? But they keep coming back, right? They keep trying to come back and do different things, right? And fuck around and find out. Have no fear when it comes to this person. Somebody is seeing the truth about this. Somebody is examining this shit and can see the truth about what's happening here. Be careful of love bombing from this person as well in the near future too, all right? This person will try anything they can to get your attention, all right? They just want to impact you, right? So that everything that they say about you can be true, right? Because if they can get you to behave in the way that the narrative they've created plays out, right, then somebody will believe them. This person who's examining something is going to believe them. But the problem is your energy, babies. Your energy speaks so fucking loudly here, all right? No, all right. Let's go over here then. Let's go over here. Let's get you some. Let's get you something positive and uplifting here. All right. Let's see, what does Spirit want you to know, focus on at the moment. All right, or what's coming in for you guys that you guys are going to be able to focus on. Okay. What is the narrative, George? Let me tell you, it's not a good narrative. Whoever this person is spinning a narrative of a past version. And a very overly embellished past version of a Leo or a Cancer energy, all right? And the problem is that whoever is examining this narrative is feeling a Leo or a Cancer's energy more loudly than this person's words, right? So whoever this person is that's doing some sort of character assassination, your energy is speaking louder than the character assassination that they're trying to create. Okay, they're not able to get through to whoever's examining something the way that they thought they would, because of the way that you carry yourself, the way that you're energetically moving through life, and the moves that you've made ever since that you disconnected from this energy. So this person's struggling to get somebody to see their side of a story, right? We got safety here. So you're safe in this situation, whatever this is, okay? Safe to live joyfully, all right? Because you're telling the truth here. You've told the truth, whoever you are, and you're going to continue to tell the truth, even if it means taking accountability, right? And I want to make sure I state this again clearly. Make sure, Cancer Leo, if there are questions being asked, you are taking accountability for anything you have done. Because again, it doesn't matter who you were, okay? It doesn't matter who you were in the past. It only matters who you are now, right? If this person wants to be evaluated on who they were then and who they are now, it's still just as bad, right? But somebody can't sit there and hold you to your past because we don't live there anymore, right? That'd be like saying nobody changes. That would be like nobody in the whole wide world has the ability to change. And that's not the truth, right? People do have the ability to change, except for this person. And because they don't have an ability to change, okay, they're unable to be truthful or take accountability, right? It's being seen by somebody else now, and it's going to create some sort of safety for you, right? Somebody out there is going to see the truth, and it's going to keep you safe, okay? Live your truth authentically, okay? Live it authentically, baby, all day, every day. Yeah, follow that inner voice, okay? Yeah, again, I'm going to say some of you may have had a fall from grace, but let me tell you, you are absolutely, right, reawakening, I'm going to say, that grace within again, okay? Also, guys, open up your heart to receiving, all right? Whether that be support, whether that be people standing up for you, being in your corner, all right? Open that. Welcome that with open arms. How are you, beautiful? My little blue bird, miss you, girl. I know we hardly ever get time to actually have a conversation, but I do appreciate when you pop up into the lives. You guys are fucking transformed, man, and it's showing that, right? With 2525 on the count, 77 babies, you are walking the fucking spiritual path. 77, the number 14, the number 5, you've changed and transformed, okay? And there's no doubt about this, because again, your actions and the way that you're aligning with opportunities shows your transformation. You could not be getting the things that are coming into your world had you not changed and transformed. Any of the good things that have come in have only come in because you transformed. Because again, cause and effect, baby, right? The effect of the cause before was because of you not, you not being in your power, you not living truthfully, you not eliminating the toxicities and all the things that you were doing, but you've transformed all that, and you can no longer be held to the same version of yourself that you once were. It's impossible, right? And this person has no right in trying to keep you stuck in a version that you no longer resonate with, that nobody around you, no one of us, right? I do not resonate with that energy for any of you guys. I don't see any of you guys in the light that this person has once portrayed you. And sure, you may have been that way, but I've never seen that version of you to know you to be that version. All I know of my Cancer Leos that are up on this channel are people that have put in the work, that have gone into hermit mode, that have cut off all people, places, and things that are toxic for them. I'm seeing 333, people that are manifesting their dreams, right? Stepping out of the shadow, stepping into the light. That's what I'm seeing, right? That's the versions of you that I know. So if I see that in you guys, that's what other people externally who don't know you are seeing too. So this person is going to have a lot of trouble trying to get people to view you in a way that who you were, especially because when you show evidence of this person's lies, right, it's going to leave this person or people around them scratching their heads going, why didn't they say the truth about that when there's evidence? Why is one person taking accountability and speaking truth about their fuck shit, but this other person is claiming that they've done nothing wrong, but there's evidence of it? Like, it just doesn't make sense to somebody who's viewing this now, right? That's the problem. The things that this person have said, they've taken no action to, protect themselves or protect anything around them. So if they've not done that, then are you really that a bigger threat as what they're claiming to be? No. Whereas you've taken action to protect yourself from this person. It shows, right? In the steps that you've taken, this person can't say the same thing because they took no steps. And then as soon as you backed out, boom, they started fucking attacking you, okay? You've got purpose here, right? And this whole experience, I want to say to you guys, is a part of your purpose, okay? It's here to teach you something, all right? It's helping you to discover, right, where you're meant to be and what you're meant to be doing. Did you screenshot the 333 today? That's what came up. So again, you are manifesting, right? You guys are manifesting. Absolutely, right? You guys are in alignment, body, mind, and soul, Father, Son, and the Holy fucking Spirit, whichever way you want to look at it, right? What else do we need to know here, Spirit, for my beautifuls, right? Yeah, you guys are ready to go on some sort of adventure here, okay? The second that you guys break free from whatever this energetic stronghold is, okay, you guys are going to have this amount of freedom or this freedom to finally embrace some sort of new adventure, new experience, right? I couldn't be happier for you guys, okay? Yeah, something's about to reignite some sort of passion here as well. And for some of you guys, it could be a new connection with somebody, all right? That could be, you could also just be following what you're passionate about, okay? Really stepping into the things that you love doing and going on this wonderful adventure of self-discovery, okay? But yeah, I did feel love was here, so we've got the lovebirds out here. So my little lovebirds, right? I want you guys as well, for those of you who are doubting it, trust that this love is coming in, okay? It is coming in. Just remember to be in receiving mode, all right? Remember to welcome in this change, okay? Don't shut yourself off just because these people were untrustworthy. All right, let's get you guys a little love read for those of you guys who are manifesting new love. You guys know I love to fucking get all hot and bothered over you guys know I like to get a little hot and bothered over that energy. So let's dig into that, my beautifuls, because I know some of you guys are you're really on the edge, right? You're on the edge of that coming into your life. But again, right, be mindful, right? Where's your mindset at? Okay, let's not be so quick to judge every situation and give ourselves an opportunity to connect with somebody. All right, so I also want you guys to maybe have a look back as if there's anything or anybody you've overlooked, okay, and maybe been a little bit unnecessarily stubborn with, okay, maybe like I've been in the past. All right, so just to have a look, right, and maybe if there's any opportunities you potentially have missed that spirit are trying to guide you back towards as well. Okay, because you guys, those of you who know me and know me outside of here, you guys know full well that I've been guided back to a particular point in time to re-look or re-examine a situation here. So and I invite you guys to do the same, okay? Because there could be an opportunity there that maybe you have overlooked, maybe due to not working through something in your shadow side, all right? So just be mindful of that there might have been an opportunity that could have passed you by. I'm not saying for everybody there has, but that's something just to ponder on. Have I maybe been too quick to judge, too quick to, back out or whatever it is, all right? So just think about that. And because for some of you, I'm going to say for some of you, there is an opportunity that's still sitting there, okay? That is actually still sitting there for you guys. So on that note, Spirit's like, you know where you want to go. Why are you umming and ahhing while you look at your cards about where you want to go? You know you want to get the Archangel Power Tarot out. You know you want to sit there and see that independent lady, independent man pop up again. Fucking oath I do, right? Fucking oath I do. I want to see these two independent, decisive people who are wanting to move forward, right? Absolutely. Oh, shit. We have to talk. All right, my beautiful. We can talk. I can absolutely make some time for you when you need it. You just let me know what works for you, right? We'll schedule our conversation, girl. Because man, but you know we're both very very busy mamas, and we both like to do a lot. Me and Bluebird, but yeah, and we do. We find it hard to sometimes get our paths to cross, but I do feel like there's it could be a long conversation too, girl, because it's been a long time since we've been able to have a conversation. But know that I'm always there, just scrolling by your Instagrams and your Facebooks. And although I don't engage a lot on social media, guys, I do see a lot of what you guys are posting, a lot of guys what you guys are up to, and I smile when I see you guys happy and living life and enjoying shit. So just know that I'm always creeping in the background. Right. All right. What have we got? Show me I want to see where is my Leo Cancer's energy at when it comes to new love? Where are you guys at on this journey? Oh, they are always connected. We are always connected. Even after all that fucking drama that people tried to cause at the beginning of my channel, right? And everybody fucking targeting my girl here, right? And this girl stood by me whilst everyone else in my mods team dropped off because of their own bullshit, right? This girl stood by me, and that's why I will never not stand by you, right? That's what fucking loyalty and friendship fucking is, girl, right? You had my back, I had yours. And man, let me tell you, there was a lot of issues with my original mods team, and I got rid of everybody. And ever since then, I think I've picked some pretty good fucking moderators, right? And that's why I appreciate you guys. You don't start drama in the background and whatever. But it was a very stressful time, and I had to make some executive decisions at the time and cut everything out. But Lisa Bluebird was the only one who stayed solid with me, and I appreciate you still being here. So I love you, girl. I fucking love you. All right. So for my Leos, Cancers, Cleos who are, wanting that love, show me where their energy's at, Spirit. Because again, I want to help you guys to break past anything. Ace of Michael and change your life, number 16. Okay. So, yeah, I'm getting here that you guys are awakening to some sort of truth here about maybe a change that you guys are needing to make within yourselves when it comes to love and bringing in love. Okay. I know, and I hope that one day I get the opportunity to absolutely come over to the States, man, and just visit as many of you guys as I possibly can, because you guys are fucking awesome, man. Like, it's like I feel like I have a second home away from home no matter where I travel in this world. I do. I feel like I will always have a friend in the world somewhere wherever I go, and it's so fucking nice to know that we've all got each other, man. Even fucking, miles and miles apart, halfway across the world from each other, we've still got each other there. But yeah, you guys are also, like I said, making some sort of changes, but also breaking free of some sort of procrastination. Okay, you're being here. This card talks about embracing the opportunities. All right. So again, we just said that. Man, someone's really fucking bitter over their ex here, huh? So bitter. This poor scorned bisexual in the closet man who's gone and caught himself an STI. You are fucking really scorned, aren't you? Instead of worrying about my mods or your ex, right, you should probably go to the doctors, huh? Not just to get your head checked, but probably down there too, bro, because, like, your whole extracurricular activities, right, are very, very questionable. Anyway, back to our little love read, right? Please excuse those frequent interruptions by somebody's scorned fucking ex. Maybe you know who it is. It could also be your ex too, Jason, right? It's definitely one of your exes, right? It's definitely got to do with one of you two, right? Maybe you should put those two together and they could just be a happy fuck bunch together. Don't know. Maybe they can interchange their fucking contaminated fluids and just fuck off, peacefully. Don't know. But I guess we're just going to have to keep expecting this person to keep coming up and just exposing themselves, right, constantly. But anyway, you guys are being asked here to embrace an opportunity that brings change, okay? So, yeah, don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. So again, I'm going to say if potentially you guys have had a bump in the road maybe in the recent past, you might want to go back and have a look at that opportunity, because again, it could be an opportunity for you guys that you didn't expect, all right? We are definitely a good team up in here, that's for sure. We've always got each other's backs, all right? Oh, I definitely close out that chat now as well. Look at that. Someone's ready to move forward. Someone's listening to the divine and their inner guidance. Look at that. Someone's finally ready to maybe take control of themselves. Okay. Some of you guys are also considering some sort of new approach here because of some sort of epiphany that you guys have had, right? Some sort of awakening here. Maybe spirit has awoken you to, again, some sort of opportunity that maybe you... Oh, yeah, you backed out, right? It's time to move forward, right? Ace of Gabriel. Damn, straight under that, there's Ace of Ariel. There is absolutely potential here for something new and stable, all right? We've already got 3 aces out here on the table, all right? Who is this person for, when it comes to my Leos, Cancers, who is this person that is potentially coming into their life? 7 of Michael. So I don't know, there's somebody that where maybe walking alone isn't going to be the best answer. So again, I feel like there's somebody that maybe you walked away from or didn't move forward with. All right. So again, if you've missed an opportunity in the past here, you might want to just back on up, right? Do a U-turn, right? Bend your knees and all that shit, all that usher shit, and just go back a little bit, right? And just explore that, because there is absolutely an opportunity for growth here, okay? And that's what Spirit's trying to highlight here for you, all right? That whatever this is going to be an opportunity, right? You're being given a gift of passion here, okay? New resources as well comes with this connection, all right? But they need you to see the truth, all right? They need you to have that breakthrough moment, right? 27-27-9-9. There's something that you need to put an end to when it comes to the way that you're thinking about this situation, okay? Make some sort of courageous choice to free yourself with the 8 of Michael there from whatever this mindset, whatever that is limiting you, because there is some sort of balance that, oof, look at him, right? Man, King of Michael wants to bring in some sort of balance into your life, baby girl, baby boy. All right, look, she's straight under there with the sun. This is happiness, okay? This is happiness. This is happiness, right? This is nothing but pure positivity for these 2 energies, all right? So whatever it is, we want you, Spirit, like we. I'm like, yeah, man, I'm part of the team too. I want them to move forward too, right? But speaking for Spirit, right, they want you to move forward with whatever this is and find whatever this change is that you need to make. And I'm going to say again, it's sitting within your mindset internally, right? Make that change, okay, so that you can move forward, because life's going to be wonderful with this person, all right? This is inspiring success as well. All right. And this person could also come with a lot of power, authority, somebody that's just diplomatic too, a very, very strong character. Okay. This is a good leader. This is somebody that's going to be a very fair leader too, rational. Okay. Somebody who's also highly respected, could be highly respected in their field, or just, respected by their peers. Okay. You are also very, very independent, self-reliant. You could also be very witty as well. All right. You could be a very witty, charismatic as well, I'm going to say, because again, with that, me reading for Leo Cancer, not only are you guys very brilliant, independent, resilient, you guys are also very fucking charismatic, right? Very fucking lovable. All right. And there's an opportunity here for a very, very positive experience, okay? With the number 19, the number 1, there is an opportunity here for a beautiful new beginning that, again, for some of you guys, you could be overlooking, all right? Where's this headed, right? Where is this headed? Or what could, all right, let's ask this question. What could my Leos and Cancers do here to bring this in faster or to get to this level, right? What could my Leos and Cancers do to get this, to make this happen, right? We want to make this happen, right? I want to help you guys make this fucking happen. I mean, I don't know if you guys have seen my last short that I placed, but I was melting over this 85-year-old couple because he turns to her and he says to her, "You're my favorite person." I nearly died. I was literally on one knee tying up my shoelace and they were walking and I heard him and I was like, I got all in the feels about it, right? I want to see more love in the world, right? There's nothing more that I love than seeing two people happy together, you know? And I do that a lot when I'm out shopping and stuff, just looking at couples, the way they interact and when, you know, it's fucking cute, man. It's so fucking sweet to see. I am a sucker for fucking love. But what is it that my Cancers and Leos can do to move forward with this, right? How can we move this forward more? They want me to take that. Knight of Gabriel. Be courageous, right? Be courageous. Let yourself get swept away, okay? Be confident. It is time to take action here, right? Instinctively, intuitively here, I know you guys know what to do, right? I know you guys know what to do. Don't hold yourself back, right? Don't allow maybe the butting of heads to be what holds you back. Also, don't let what you can't see with the Two of Michael there, right? Also, don't let what you can't see be a reason to not go forward with this. Sometimes you're not meant to know all the fucking wonderful shit. Don't you want a good surprise for once, Leo and Cancer? Don't you want a good surprise? Spirit aren't going to tell you everything, right? All the good shit. They want to surprise you with something nice, right? Find compromise here. Okay, so if there's something where maybe there was a bit of conflict in communication, again, find some sort of compromise here between the two of you to help this move forward, okay? And have confidence. Be enthusiastic about this situation, right? What else do we need to know here? Where's this headed? Where's this connection going to be headed? When it comes to my Cancer Leos, where is this connection headed? Six of Gabriel. It's fucking success, right? You're headed for success here. I could be talking to a Leo. I could be talking to two Leos, right? You could be connecting with another fire sign. But either way, right, it's time to move on to this next phase, right? We've just seen that in the channeled messages as well, right? The next phase. You're ready for this next phase. So, again, this is something that is meant to be successful for you guys. Oh, you do love surprises. Sometimes they're just not the great ones, are they, Lisa, right? That you get, unfortunately. Sometimes they're more shocking, right? Yeah, that's right. Fire signs, right? I feel like a lot of you fire signs are actually going to be connecting with fire signs because we want somebody who's as excited about life as us, right? We want that passion. We want that warmth. We want that spontaneous, confident, courageous, passionate fucking energy. We want that. We want to feel alive right now. Okay, we no longer want to be feeling cold and strategic and, you know, or overburdened by emotions, right? We want to feel that zest for life again that we lost for a really, really long time. And I feel like whoever this person is, despite you two both showing up, right, as air energies. Now, you can both have air highly aspect in your chart, and it doesn't necessarily have to be, but I'm just getting two people who are very, very, very solid in themselves, okay? Very decisive, right? People who take decisive action. And I feel like this has a great potential for success and happiness, right? This is what you're aiming for. This is what you could potentially have, but you need to be willing to take this bold action, okay, and allow this to actually unfold. And when you come across things where you two butt heads, you need to find that compromise, okay? Again, I've been saying this a lot lately. If this person, you know, responds, you know, promptly, you know, is happy to have deep conversations and shit like that, but you don't agree on something and you have a disagreement on that, that's not the throwing in of towel point, right? We don't throw the towel in there. We learn to compromise. We learn to find some sort of resolution here so that we can move forward, all right? Tell me more about, I'm just going to move these all over here. Tell me more about this person in particular that our Leo Cancer Collective are going to be meeting. Tell me more about this person, okay? Tell me a little bit more about this person. Tell me more about this person. What does this person bring into the table when it comes to Leo and Cancer? Okay, what do they bring into the table when it comes to Leo Cancer? What do they bring into the table? Oh, shit, 10 of Raphael. Damn, man, they're bringing happiness, right? They're bringing a fucking complete emotional fulfillment, right? What more could you want? Love, blessings, harmonious life with family, happily ever after. That's what this person wants to bring you. They want to bring you that happy life. What do they see in my Leo Cancers? What does this person see in Leo Cancer? What does this person see in Leo Cancer, Spirit? What does this person see in Leo Cancer? They see someone who's devoted, trustworthy, funny, stable, somebody to move forward with, okay? Now, the Knight of Ariel, right, is also it is also the Knight of Pentacles, right? This is a sure thing, okay? This is the one that's slow and steady makes it. Okay, this is the only knight in the deck that slow and steady makes it to their end goal, okay, because they're committed to this. This isn't flighty energy. This isn't coming from passion. This is coming from a grounded energy, okay? This is a sure thing, all right? This person sees you as a sure thing. Somebody where you're accomplished or you're able to accomplish things. This person sees you as somebody who is good at planting your seeds, right? And sowing the seeds in which you've planted. This person sees you as somebody who will make it the distance, okay? This person sees you as somebody who makes it the distance. I love that, okay? What action I was about to say, what action should these two take, right? Well, they should take the steps forward to creating some sort of happy ending together, all right? It's like Spirit want you to plan for a happy ending, okay? Spirit want you to plan for the world, right? The world is your oyster, baby, right? Literally, the world is your oyster, okay? This is going to create some sort of spiritual growth for the both of you as well, right? He's going the distance. I like to hear that, right? Going the distance, right? We like that. 5 of Gabriel. Okay. So yeah, I feel for a lot of you guys, you know, there's a challenge here that you can resolve. All right. So they're wanting you to maybe close out the cycle when it comes to. Man, you beat me to it, Amber. Damn, she got a quick trigger finger. You're fucking pathetic, whoever you are. You are so damn pathetic, man. How many accounts do you have anything else to do with your time but create more YouTube accounts just to get on here and spit some shit that, again, you're not going to accomplish? Well, I don't know what you're trying to accomplish, right? The only thing that you're getting is me irritated, and I don't even think that was your original target, but kudos to you, right? You got me irritated, great. But you ain't gonna get the Soul Tribe to back down on fucking loyalty, right? This cunt, right? I had to say it like this motherfucker, right? Because this is an Aussie as well. This someone from my side of the world. So this fucking little cunt here, right? Probably some fucking Eshe who fucking thinks he's fucking top dog, right? Can't get our Soul Tribe to be disloyal, right? And this is a person who only knows how to be disloyal. This one really knows how to go the fucking distance, right? Hey. Anyway, I feel like for you guys, you're being told here to work through and put an end to whatever the challenge was here between you and maybe this person that you've missed an opportunity with, or just within yourself, okay? There's something here that you can resolve and close out within your own cycle here, which is going to help you to move forward in the right direction with whoever this energy is. Okay, what's going to be the ultimate overall outcome here for this connection that my Cancer Leos are going into? Man, like all the deck wants to pop out here. Like everything wants to just, there's so many good things here. Okay, there is so many good things that want to come out of this connection here that you don't want to miss, right? What is it? It's an opportunity, right? It's a wish fulfillment for a new emotional situation is what you guys are going to get. This is what you guys have asked for, all right? You've been rubbing that genie. Your wish is coming true. Just don't deny your own wishes, guys, all right? Make sure you're remaining open to a message regarding relationship here, all right? Because it is a wish come true. This is your dreams becoming a reality. So please don't hold back, and make sure that if there is a small conflict here, whether that be your own internal conflict or a conflict with potentially a person that you've missed an opportunity with, that you go back and you resolve that shit and you allow yourself to have this massage with a happy ending. Right? Because somebody wants to rub you the right way, okay, and give you some sort of happy ending. All right, my beautifuls, I am gonna shut this down. We're done for today, right? It was a beautiful fucking message, beautiful display of the energies that we've been reading about on this table for weeks and months on end. So thank you, Dickweed, Freddy Krueger, however many other fucking names you've come up with lately, for validating me. You did. Anytime I doubt myself, I'm just gonna remember, right? I'm just gonna remember these moments, right? But you keep going with those multiple accounts, bro, right? You keep going with that and everything else that you do that's deceptive and low vibration, right? I still got my homies have still got me, so we all good up in the hood here. But Leo, Cancer, I love you guys so much. I'm going to go have a little bit of a rest, a little bit of a break. The kidlets get back tonight, so we're going to get back into that game of capitalism and go by the rules of Monopoly this time, right? So we can have a nice quick game instead of a 5-hour-long game. And let's see if Mama can kick ass this time. I came second last time, so I'm going to go set the board up ready for when the kids get back and, yeah, see if we can smash out a game of Monopoly tonight before they go to bed. But I love you guys so much. And stay you, babies. Stay you. Don't worry about these energies, right? These energies are more worried about you than you should be of them. Trust me, right? Just keep standing in your truth, your authenticity, your integrity, all right? And I will see you guys tomorrow. I love you guys so much. Mwah. Bye for now.